From gas to groceries, nearly everything is more expensive because of inflation.
But have you noticed that the price of beef has seen a sharper increase than most other products? On tonight's cover story, WGN's Mike Lowe traces the cost of beef from the ranch to the restaurant.
In Maple Park, a rural village 60 miles west of Chicago, the cows outnumber the people.
It's a family partnership. There's 3 generations of partners here working every day.
67-year-old farmer Mike Martz tends to 3,350 cattle.
What is it like on the farm these days?
Challenging, but it's been challenging for the last 42 years. I would say the most challenging part was the beginning of COVID. I've never experienced that.
When the pandemic began, so did a cycle of economic issues that drove inflation and left farmers trying to make ends meet. First, in 2020, meat packing plants shut down, which hobbled the nation's meat production capabilities. Then there were labor shortages at those plants. Without processing and packing, farmers had nowhere to send their beef. Some were forced to cull their livestock. And widespread economic uncertainty forced the farmers to scale back production. That left an imbalance in supply and demand. This March, 2 years later, inflation reached the highest point in 41 years.
From the fertilizer to the fuel, I can't think of one thing that hasn't gone up.
Farmers face what economists call increased input costs.
Dave, hey, I'm gonna need that feed truck loaded with 5 probably Kenny's. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye.
Meaning they need more money to pay for everything from fuel to feed.
Why is this happening?
Supply issues. You know, we've can't get the fertilizer here. Seeds going up. Inflation. It's just inflation.
And those rising costs have resulted in skyrocketing beef prices. According to figures released this month by Tyson Foods, the average price of beef products is up 23.8% since this time last year.
Why are we seeing such a drastic increase in prices of meat in particular?
Well, I think from the beef side, I think people love our product. We had cattle in here this morning that arrived from Maryland, and the trucker said, I stopped and fueled up, and my fuel bill was over $1,000.
Martz feeds cattle from the time they're about 700 pounds until they're fattened up and ready to go to the meat packers.
There's cattle that are seniors that need to go quicker.
What does one of these cows weigh?
Well, they vary in size. This animal here to my left weighed over 1,300 pounds when we ultrasounded him.
The meat packing companies are basically just 4 major conglomerates which dominate the industry: Tyson Foods, Cargill, the National Beef Packing Company, and JBS. 40 years ago, they controlled about a third of the market, and now, by some estimates, it's 85%. So while a lot of factors are pushing beef prices up, in this concentrated market, there's not much competition working to hold prices down. Consumers see it in the grocery store. At Urban Market, an independent grocer in Chicago's River West neighborhood, butchers are slicing steaks and packaging beef.
We try to stay as competitive as possible with the likes of Jewel, all those big brand names. It's been really hard because we are a local business. So when we get the meat, it's more like dollars and cents.
The steep increases mean razor-thin margins for the store and sticker shock for the shoppers, who've seen ground beef jump in price from 2021.
Can you tell us what a pound of ground beef would have been here last year versus what it is now?
Probably around $4.99, what we would give to the consumer.
And what is it now?
$6.99.
And those high prices are affecting high-end steakhouses. Nestled next to the L is Gene and Giorgetti.
We consider ourselves Chicago Steakhouse. We've been here through a lot of different ups and downs.
The iconic restaurant was built in 1874 with scrap wood salvaged from the Great Chicago Fire. Regular customers included Harry Carey, President Obama, and Frank Sinatra.
We have been a steakhouse here in the corner of Franklin and Illinois in River North since 1941, so this is our 81st year in business.
Managing partner Michelle DePretti is the granddaughter of the Gene on the sign.
Like everybody else, we sort of just grip and wait and see, what's going to happen.
It's a high-end restaurant that sells the sizzle and the steak. The most expensive cut is $97. What is the most popular steak on your menu?
Our most popular cut right now is the 8-ounce filet. We see that every week. That's just right out the door.
And how much did that cost this time last year?
About $46.
And how much are you charging for it now?
About $54.
Inflation leads to an increase in price and a decrease in purchasing power, essentially making your dollar worth less. And back in Maple Park on Main Street,
Main Street USA, as we like to call it.
from behind the lunch counter, the pub owner, Gus Pagonis,
Short-staffed, so I'm back here.
is balancing his famous bacon burgers with economic burdens.
Everything's gone through the roof. From the gloves that we use for every single order that we throw away, they've tripled in price. The fryer oil has quadrupled in price, and beef prices are going up every single day.
Every single day, dealing with inflation for the foreseeable future. Or, you might say, until the cows come home. In Maple Park, Mike Lowe, WGN News.